What's going on, everyone? It's Rifle here, and thanks for checking out this Fallout 76 video. In this one, we're going to be experimenting with the new Cryptid Sheepsquatch, fighting against other enemies in Appalachia. And keep in mind, this was very time consuming to set up because the Sheepsquatch only spawns in certain areas around the map. So getting him to spawn plus going up against certain enemies was a pain. But I feel like this is something the community might find entertaining, seeing if the Sheepsquatch will be victorious out of the fight or not. I have to give credit though where credit is due. I did not get all of this footage whatsoever. My buddy on Xbox, whose gamer tag is JacksonGamer128, spent the time hopping servers and getting the Sheepsquatch to spawn and then leading it toward enemies so you all could see these fights. The reason why he did this is because back in Fallout 4, he used to watch a lot of the AI fights against each other, and I have to say it is way harder to create these fight scenarios in Fallout 76 just because we can't just spawn them right into the game. We have to literally do footwork to get them to fight, you know, by getting it to follow us all the way to a specific enemy or enemies. Once again, big props to Jackson Gamer for putting these together. Let's go ahead and get into this. The first one I'm going to be showing you all is the Albino Deathclaw versus the Sheepsquatch.
Fight! Well done.
Next up will be the Sheepsquatch versus the Mole Miners.
Fight!
Okay, well, that was fast. Sheepsquatch was victorious on both fights so far. Now let's do the Scorch Beast versus the Sheepsquatch.
Fight!
Okay, so we didn't get the full fight recorded because it was extremely long. I think about an hour. But let's just say the Scorch Beast came out victorious because of its flying. The Sheepsquatch was able to attack it in the air with its quills, but it just wasn't attacking it as frequently as the Scorch Beast was with its frequency blast. Sheesh! But the Sheepsquatch definitely had ground control on it, as you can see. The Scorch Beast got tired of getting wrecked and flew up in the air. What a sissy. Anyways, next up I have for you the Cryptid Sheepsquatch versus the Cryptid Mothman.
Fight!
Okay, so no fight actually happened. It turns out that the Mothman and the Sheepsquatch are actually friendly with one another. So I guess even though they didn't fight, we still learned something out of that. Okay, so now it's going to be Sheepsquatch versus a group of anglers.
Fight!
Dang, freaking Sheepsquatch is a beast on the ground. What can take it out? I mean, I know, I get it. The Scorch Beast can in the air, but not if it stayed on the ground. Anyways, next up, let's see how the Sheepsquatch does against a group of robots.
Fight!
Didn't stand a chance. Oh man, they got demolished. Let's see how the Sheepsquatch does against some super mutants.
Fight! Wounded!
That actually lasted longer than anticipated, but yeah, as you saw, this Sheepsquatch won. Anyways, last up here, let's see how the Sheepsquatch does against a group of gulpers.
Fight!
The group of gulpers actually demolished the Sheepsquatch. It kept getting confused on what to attack. Of course, if it was just one gulper, the Sheepsquatch would have definitely won the fight. But yeah, that's wrapping up this video, everybody. Hopefully you found these experiments with the Sheepsquatch enjoyable. If you did, consider leaving a like, and I might make more experiments like this in the future with different enemies. Until next time though, everyone, peace.